Hey guys, this is Gus,
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
and today we're going to be unboxing the Minerva Gaming Mousepad. But before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button to show support, and if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe. With that being said,
Let's begin.
alright, so we have the Minerva Mousepad right here. I'm very curious to try it. The dimensions are 480 by 400 and it's 3mm thick. So yeah, we've seen a lot of people unbox it and try it out. We're just curious about it. We're gonna try and see how it stacks up with I don't know what other mouse pads. I guess we'll try out the GSRC and see how it performs with that one, because a lot of people say that this is a replacement to the GSRC, but we're gonna find that out. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it. Alright, so right there we can see that it comes in this soft bag. Touch it.
Yeah, it's pretty soft.
Yeah, it's really soft. And okay, it comes in this little bag. Nicely packed. I thought this was the texture of the mouse pad at first. You know how a lot of these boxes have this little cutout and for you to feel the mouse pad, but nah, it's actually pretty different. That's not the mouse pad. It's just the bag it comes in. Okay, this was 3mm thick, and you could tell, dude.
Is the dimensions different? I feel like they're different.
Yeah, it's 480 by 400, so it's a little longer.
Okay.
It's a little longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not an exact square. All right, so you can see that. You see that?
No.
Like
Yeah,
they're inconsistent over here. Yeah.
It's 3mm thick.
Yeah, it's 3mm thick. Yeah, that's not 2. You can tell it's like 3.
Yeah.
We're just so used to the 4mm thickness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, so let's see. Oh, the mouse we're gonna be using is the Model D minus. I don't know, man. Here, try it.
That is slow.
It's slow.
That is so slow.
Really?
I can feel it heavy on my forearm.
Really?
Yes, that is so
I
slow.
don't feel it that slow, to be honest.
That's slow to me, dude.
Dude, I'm not even gonna say anything, because it reminds me a lot, like a certain mouse pad.
I'm trying to think of what mousepad you're thinking of. I can't think of no mousepad that feels like this. Like no mousepad that feels like this.
Dude, I'm gonna say it feels like a GSRC. It reminds me a lot of the GSRC.
No.
It reminds me a lot of it because it's smooth. It reminds me a lot.
It does not feel like a jaw, like a Zara.
It reminds me a lot of the Zara GSRC, of the smoothness, dude. It feels a lot like that. And it's pretty fast, dude. It's not as slow as I know. Like I feel it pretty fast.
I feel it slow. I don't know why.
Nah, dude.
I felt it slow. I mean, it's smooth.
It's smooth.
It's smooth, but I'm not getting that confused with its speed. That's one thing I feel like a lot of people confuse pads with, the smoothness and speed. That going like this, I feel it heavy. You know, so with other mouse pads, I could tell whenever I go like this, sideways. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? This one's faster because it feels more effortless. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, yo, this is fast. This one, I legit feel it heavy, and I'm like, oh, okay, something's going on here.
It reminds me a lot of GSRC. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take it for a spin. I want to compare with that mousepad, see how it actually compares, because I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's the smoothness, but it reminds me a lot of the Zao GSRC. It really does. But yeah, let's go ahead and take it for a spin, and we'll let you guys know what we think. Alright, so after testing the mousepad, yeah, compared to the Zara GSRC, this feels different. Alright, the Zara GSRC is faster. It has, I want to say, better control just because it's 0.5mm thicker.
Yeah.
But this one's not. Actually, it caught us off guard because I thought it was gonna be faster, and I thought it was gonna have more control or feel just like a Zara GSRC. But this is really smooth, but it has really good control and stopping power. It's actually slower than this.
Yeah.
When playing with it, it actually got my forearm a little tired. I don't know about you, but it actually got my forearm a little tired just using it. But hey, man, like I still think this is a good mouse pad. It's just another smooth mouse pad. There's a lot of smooth mouse pads out there now. But yeah, this is another smooth mouse pad that is slower than the Zara GSRC and is slower than the Long Tang as well. I feel this is gonna be a good esports mouse pad if you're playing games like Valorant or CSGO, where you require a lot of good precision, and when you're flicking a lot, you're trying to op, for example. Yeah, I feel like this could be a good mouse pad for that. But what do you think?
Yeah. So even in terms of feel, honestly, this really doesn't feel like a Zower GSRC. So in my opinion, it really doesn't feel like anything like a Zower GSRC. It doesn't resemble nothing of a Zower GSRC. The only thing that I guess that it does have is smoothness. Even then, the smoothness just feels different on this one than on the Zower GSRC. So if you guys are hearing or seeing somebody say that, oh, this is gonna be like a replacement for a Zower GSRC, unfortunately, it is not. Even with that being said, though, this is not a bad pad. Okay, this is more definitely okay. This is definitely has to be one of the slowest, smoothest pads that we've ever tried.
Yeah.
And I genuinely like that. I'm more of a slow pad type of dude. So this to me caught me way off guard because I thought this was gonna be like a fast pad, but it's really not, dude. Like it's really not. I think I'm really gonna enjoy my time with the Minerva. So what I would say is if you guys are thinking of picking up a Minerva, don't go into it thinking that it's gonna be a fast pad. Go into it thinking that it's gonna be a very smooth pad, but a slow pad. So please keep that in mind. This is not a Zower GSRC. I feel like Zower GSRC has pretty good speed. It's definitely not like the fastest pad either, but it has good speed and it's smooth. But even in terms of the smoothness, they both feel a little different, right?
Yeah, they feel different.
Right?
Yeah, they feel different. This one's like a slower smooth, and this is like a faster smooth.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, they feel different. Yeah, comparing the Zower GSRC, every other mouse pad that says this feels like a Zower GSRC. That feels like a Zower GSRC. I mean, I don't think anything out there is gonna feel exactly like a Zower GSRC. It may resemble it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, it resembles this mousepad. The Minerva mousepad resembles the Zower GSRC in the sense that when you're moving your mouse, the feet, it feels smooth. It feels smooth on the feet, but it doesn't feel the same smoothness. It doesn't have the same stopping power. It doesn't have the same speed. But is it a exact Zower GSRC? No, it doesn't feel like it in terms of smoothness. Yes, but other than that, this is its own pad. Is it a bad pad? No, I think it's actually a pretty good pad. I think we're gonna enjoy our time with it. We're gonna drop a review on the Minerva Mousepad sometime later, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, maybe. Then that's about it. This is Gus
and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.